Hi ladies, I said I'd be back. I've finished my little toadstool, pixie house, whatever you call it. That's the top. I can't put the top on because I've actually got a real candle in it. So I thought I'll just show you with the candle in. I've been looking for those little battery ones, but I can't find one. So I think breaking the other one ended up a happy accident because I prefer this design really. I do like this one very much. I blow my candle out. Happy birthday to me. No, it's not July. It's not my birthday till July. Oh, I could say happy birthday to Dee, couldn't I? Whoever's birthday it is. There we go. So, what did I do? Covered the whole jar. That was half his old mustard jar. He likes his mustard. And covered it in white. And I just put a bit of extra strip along the top just to give it some body light, you know, at the top, so it just went in a bit. So I did that, and then what did we do? And then I made the grass. Now the grass was just a mixture. When you get lots of little bits of I'll put this light on again in case you can't see now. There you go. You can't buy this colour. It's unique to me, this one, because it's just bits and pieces of green that I've put together, and that's what you end up with. I've got like a box where I keep bits and pieces in. So I put a strip all the way around. Try not to do it too straight, you know. And then with a sharp instrument, I just did lots of lines to make it look a bit like grass. I cut out the two windows with a little size, little square size. I can't find it at the moment, a bit smaller than that. And then I just did the outline of a door, and then I did 2 layers of the brown. I think this is called chocolate brown, and put a thinner layer inside, and then with a little heart one I've got somewhere. Oh, here it is. That was lucky, wasn't it? Little heart one. I cut a metal window, and I made a little door handle, and I just put a couple of like hinges on the door there. You see, little screw things there. And then around the windows I put the brown and two very thin strips just for the bars in the window. And then I started doing the creeping flowers that come up here. I did use that new olive one I've got, and I used a different kind as well. Hold on. I used the olive, that one, and I think I used some of this one as well for the leaves. So that was that. I tried to make it a bit curly-whirly where you can. And I've just looked at this little space here. I've now put a bit of varnish on that leaf for some reason. And then I started making tiny little flowers, just 5 little petals, and a little bit of yellow in the centre. And then I thought the grass wanted some, so I did little tiny, I hope we've seen this, little tiny purple ones. It's hard to get detail when you start getting that small, but you know, it looks what it is. It's flowers, isn't it? So all in all, I'm very pleased. I'm not sure. I do like this varnish I put on. It's a new one I've just got. But, I must have read what it was in English when I ordered it. But now it's come. It's called Cleopatra, presumably. vernish, well, you know, that's varnish, and it's pearl. It's pearl, but every language there, I think there's German, French, Spanish, but there's no English. Nowhere on it is there any English. So as long, you can use more or less anything as long as it's water based. You can wash your brushes out, it's water based, it's usually fine. So Lynn's Crafts tells me. I did try with something else. I think it was you know, the to cut this glossy accents. I'm not sure if it was that one I'd used, and it was tacky. It was always tacky after, so I don't like that. But this is nice, but I say you've got to like the pearlescent. I do have another one that I used to do when I was decoupaging, and that just comes out matte. See, it's water based acrylic matte tree. I've had that quite a while, but that suits its purpose. And then we did the top red. Now you can't see it much on this red, but it had lovely shiny flecks in it, but with putting the varnish on, it's covered it up. And then I just made circles so it looked a bit like a toadstool, and it all went in the oven. I think I left it in for nearly 20 minutes. Nearly 20 minutes. It's hit and miss with your own oven really, but some things I say half an hour, some 10-20 minutes, so yeah, it's hard to gauge it. But if it's just very small pieces, 10 minutes is usually enough, but for something like this you need 20 minutes for it. So I did just put the lid at the side, and it all went in the oven just like that. Just like that. So I said I'd be back to show you, and I have now. And I did some nice lines on the door so they looked a bit like wood. I'm very pleased with that. In fact, I like this one much nicer than the other one. So that's what I'll be doing. We're going away tomorrow, a couple of days, and I'll be taking something I've just started in, watching Artstrology, is it? Terrible at names. Artstrology. And I think Pacadai does it as well. Glue books. Trying not to take too much with me to the caravan. So I thought, oh, I'll just take a bit of paper. Now I've got a box full of paper now, and then my glues, and I might need that glue, and I might need that brush, and I can't just take one or two things. But still, I might have time to do it, mightn't I? I must do that tiny little leaf there. I don't know why that got left out. So it looks like I've covered everywhere else. Never mind. Thank you very much for joining me, ladies. And I'll see you next time, whatever I've been up to. Have a lovely weekend. Bye for now.